Good afternoon, everyone. This is Tammy Brown coming to you from Charlotte Mecklenburg Schools, and I am coming with my week 7 and 8 discussion defending our pathways. So, what you see here is a look at the current pathways that we have at the high school that I'm located in. As you see, there are eight pathways here: app development, business, so on and so forth. You can read that. Disregard this over here to the right side. That is where I am working on getting survey responses from our ninth graders to align them with one of our eight pathways. But these are the pathways that we currently use here at our high school. And then I'll show you the pathways that we have in our district. Um, so the pathways that we have in our district are here. So we have 3D prototyping, advanced manufacturing, so on and so forth. These are the career pathways at various high schools. And I think I showed this in one of my other previous video chats, so I won't go through it again. But I do want to just kind of discuss our pathway offerings. And the two that I want to focus on that I feel are strongly support the economic needs of our region is app development and software development. When I looked at the STARS report and pulled the STARS report based on the Charlotte region and the state of North Carolina, the STARS report indicated that software development was at the top. So, for example, I pulled, let me get there, in the STARS report. So software development and app development have high growth, especially app development with a 3.1% growth between 2017 and 2026, with about 36,000 jobs being added. I'm sorry, about 8,000 jobs being added to this particular industry. And we currently have, as I showed you before, in ours, we have the app development and the software development within our current pathway offerings that also align with the district. Now, the ones that need modifications, the one that I kind of chosen that I felt like needed modification could either be our business and entrepreneurship and or our culinary. The reason why I said business and entrepreneurship, the city of Charlotte is considered to be one of the second largest financial districts in the United States. And having multiple large banks such as Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Fifth Third, BB&T, which I believe is actually merging with another bank. But we have some large banks here. So some large financial institutions. So creating a type of financial management pathway, I believe would be beneficial. But unfortunately, I don't think the district nor the state offers that. I have not been able to find anything because that was brought up to me by a teacher just as a thought, something to consider as we go from year to year developing out our pathways. The other one would be our culinary that needs modifications. And technically, this particular pathway is being modified. The courses that you see here, Culinary Arts and Hospitality 1, 2, 3, and 4, these are all brand new courses. And these courses were designed to be in alignment with what is taking place in industry now. Versus what we had before. So that is being modified. Now, the one that I do feel like we need to redirect would be our interior design. Currently, these are the course offerings that we offer in this particular pathway. Principles of Business, Apparel and Textile Production, Interior Design 1, and Interior Design 2. Taught by a really great and phenomenal teacher. However, when you look at how technology has been very influential within the design world, such as AutoCAD and Revit, we don't use those programs or those technologies within our career pathway. And so this is what I believe that needs to be redirected. The other question was, do personnel changes need to occur, or does intense personnel support need to be provided? I can say that in many of our classes or in some of our pathways, we have teachers with longevity. And there's pros and cons to teachers with longevity. A con or pro, I'll start with a pro, is that when you have teachers that have been here for a very long time, it creates some consistency within the student body and perception within the communities or the families that we serve, that our teachers are here to stay and are committed to our students. The con with that is when you start getting teachers that have been here for so long, you find that they are reluctant to any new strategies, new changes, new instructional directions that the school itself might be going in. And so that is a con. Now, do I think that we could have some personnel changes or some personnel support? I do believe we could, because if we're looking at it from the perspective of what's in the best interest of the student, then yes, there could be some changes of staff members looking at it from not just this is their job or what they want to do, but what is in the best interest of our students, and seeing them grow and be successful and creating options and opportunities for them beyond high school. The next question says, discuss short-term or long-term goals towards alignment of your CTE programs and how to best support your local, regional, and state economy. One of the things we look at with our pathways, short term, we're just trying to make sure that we have all of our students aligned. So that's why you see the survey over here to the right. Long term, we're wanting to make sure that our students, when they do come out, are coming out with credentials and certifications and things that can make them have a step ahead with their peers. And this would also allow us to fill in some of those gaps or those needs that our STARS report has indicated is needed. At a school such as our school, we serve a large population of low-income families. And I looked at a report, and the report cited that not just specifically low-income families, but I've seen this personally for myself in my 15 years of education, that many students or many individuals don't move away from their home. And so providing skills within a region where they can obtain a quality career, quality income with career growth is essential to improving economic conditions within our region. This particular report said that 37% of Americans have never lived outside of their hometown, and 57% have never lived outside of their home state. And I do believe that's true. I've often been called a unicorn because I still live in the same city and not too far from where I grew up. And I actually teach at a high school that my mother graduated from. So I do believe this is true to some extent. And I think with our career pathways, being able to offer our students skills where they can take these skill sets to local industries if they choose not to stay or if they choose not to leave out of our city and still have a really great quality of life. And so that is my video. I'm sorry it is a little long, but it was a lot of information to try and cover. All right, have a great day.